to help Rondon to a 1-2-3, bottom of the 11th.
Job. Hopefully Wang can get his sinker down just like Moylan had his working today. Outstanding work.
"12 innings at least and a 1-1 tie in a pitching dominated game. It's been an offense dominated series. Ed Yost wanted Peter Moylan to stay in and face Miguel Cabrera, and now he turns to Chien Wang with 1 out and nobody on.
22nd game, Chien Wang. Sinker, slider, some occasional changeups.
The home run Victor Martinez has hit against Chien Wang was on Thursday. He gave up Victor Martinez's 3rd home run of that game and then retired the next 3 hitters. And Martinez, against a sinker ball pitcher, got a fastball up and didn't get it. Martinez homered twice against Danny Duffy, and then Wang. Victor Martinez is 0 for 4 so far today. He's one of the rare switch hitters that is pretty similar from both sides of the plate.
That's right. And you know, the other one off the top of my head, of course he's a lot younger, is Lindor. Lindor, he's identical from both sides of the plate. Some guys have different stances. Morales is different.
And his numbers are very good from both sides of the plate. Had that conversation with Dale Swaim. Now, Dale Swaim was a switch hitter, so he could really relate to the challenges that Kendrys Morales has had trying to maintain 2 swings. And it really is, for most switch hitters, 2 different swings, sometimes 2 different approaches. Two balls, 2 strikes. Eddie Murray was someone that Dale brought up as someone who was almost identical from both sides of the plate. Nick Swisher was someone who was very similar from both sides of the plate. And the count goes from 0-2 to 3-2. Now here's where I say you don't give in to Victor Martinez, because if he walks, it's going to take 2, maybe 3 hits to get him to the plate.
Right.
Center field, Dyson on the move. He's got it on the track. Well, he got a pitch to hit. I don't know if that was the plan or not, but that was dangerously close to the Tigers having the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Yeah, you know, Victor was going to be swinging no matter what. He didn't want the walk. He wants to hit it, and I'll tell you, he almost got it. Dyson, trustworthy legs, was able to get a good jump on that, and catch it before it got to the wall.
And now Castellanos with 2 down, nobody on. Where was that pitch supposed to be? Okay, the target is down and away, and that was up, out over the plate.
Very, very lucky there.
Castellanos is down 0-2. Bullpens have been strong on both sides. Tigers have 1 hit since the 5th inning. The Royals have 1 hit since the 5th inning. Didn't mean to do it. Merrifield out to the bottom of the 12th. Merrifield will lead off, followed by Escobar and Hosmer.
Want to see a Royals victory before they head home.
First full inning for Chien Wang. He got the final 2 outs of the 12th in relief of Peter Moylan. The Tigers have 1 hit since the 5th inning, and they have just 2 hits since the 3rd inning. It'll be Justin Upton, Stephen Moya, and James McCann. The Royals have used Chris Young, Joaquim Soria, Kelvin Herrera, Wade Davis, Peter Moylan, and Chien Wang. There's a base hit into left field for Upton.
Got him a sinker, got out in front of it, found the hole.
And now Stephen Moya had a day he'll never forget. He has 3 hits, and the home run in the 3rd inning was his first major league home run. That's the Tigers' only run. Below the strike zone. 1 ball and no strikes. Upton will run. He has 3 stolen bases this year. And there's a ground ball to Cuthbert. He'll go to second. Out there. No double play. At least for now, the Royals want to take another look.
Well, good communication there by the middle infielders. Escobar was the shortstop, but they're playing him to pull, and Cuthbert, they knew right away before the ball was even hit where they were going to throw it.
Ooh, that's close.
Sure was.
The Royals will not challenge.
Good hustle by the young man to beat that out. Moya. It's a tough play by Cuthbert too. Just, you know, all of a sudden, I mean, obviously we take it for granted these guys, anything hit at them they're going to make. There's a high degree of difficulty on that backhand.
Strike to McCann. One ball and 1 strike. Moya does not have a major league stolen base. Played in 11 games with the Tigers 2 years ago, 9 games last year, and just called up for this series. But he has stolen as many as 16 in a minor league season. Two and one.
Boy, I tell you, it's nice that umpire helped with that one. That would have went back to the backstop.
Moya runs, and the pitch is lined to right field. Paulo Orlando is there. Moya didn't see it. Inning over, double play. Moya put his head down and never read the ball in right field.
There's a little momentum. One in the fourth and final game here of this series. Interesting on this little hit and run. When you're the runner on hit and run, and a guy hits a line shot like that, just keep going. That's what they tell you to do. Just keep going. If the guy drops the ball, then you got a chance to score. And Moya, look at Merrifield's trying to deke him. He's trying to trick him into thinking the ball was hit on the ground, but Moya saw it. But as he went back to first, he never touched the bag going back. Likely would have been called out had they appealed. So there's a little momentum, takes you into the Royals dugout here, and Salvador Perez is going to step up against another new pitcher, Kyle Ryan.
Just called up. Kyle Ryan will get Salvador Perez, Kendrys Morales, and Paulo Orlando. I said Blaine Hardy last inning. Hardy was part of the roster move that got Kyle Ryan to the big leagues.
It's not overpowering. Opponent's average 307. That's good for this situation. And you got a guy up in Salvador Perez who knows what to do with any mistakes out over the plate. 88 to 93 with his fastball. He likes to cut the fastball in on righties. A big curve and a change.
Line right field, base hit.
Salvador Perez, it doesn't matter how far outside the ball is most of the time, but if it's way off the plate, he's going to reach it. Look at that. That ball's a foot outside. Great extension. Way to get it started. Now you wondered when Ned Yost was going to pull the Lorenzo Cain card, as Lorenzo's had the whole afternoon off. You wondered if he was going to use him as a pinch hitter or a runner, and here it is. He's a pinch runner. Royals going for it all. Lo Cain has 6 steals on the year. He's been caught 4 times.
And now the Royals get Kendrys Morales from his better side of the plate.
It's almost like Salvador knew that he wasn't going to try anything coming in on him. As Kyle Ryan, he's been witnessing what the Royal Sluggers have been doing recently.
Now with Morales from this side of the plate, you try and steal off Ryan, or is Lorenzo Cain out there just in case Morales hits a gap?
Well, I think a little bit of both here. Now, by the looks of Lorenzo Cain, he's trying to get a maximum lead. Looks like he might be wanting to steal. There's a little step-off move from Ryan.
Morales has good numbers against Kyle Ryan. It's 4 out of 6. Not running, and Morales takes outside, ball 1.
He's going to be staying outside if he can. And Morales doesn't have to end it necessarily with one big swing of the bat. He could take the Salvi approach. Salvi wasn't trying to swing for the fences. He just was trying to load it up and get some guys on base.
Outside again, 2-0.
And just the fact that Lorenzo Cain is a stolen base threat should be enough to get in the mind of Ryan. And maybe he'll leave a mistake out over the plate trying to get it home quickly to Kendrys Morales.
And now 3 balls and no strikes.
That's right. I mean, there's no need to swing at a pitch off the plate, and that's what Ryan's counting on. But Morales, in this little groove he's in, it's been getting his walks.
It was 5 weeks ago today that Kendrys Morales hit a walk-off home run in extra innings against the Braves. That was a home run swing on a 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
He threw him a good sinker. Or was it a cutter? That probably was a cutter.
That was a home run for Morales from the left side of the plate. Jason Grilli was the Braves pitcher. And the throw gets away. The immediate scoring is an error on the pitcher Ryan, but it looked like that throw just sailed right past Miguel Cabrera.
It did. I don't know how, if he didn't see it or what. Let's see it again. Yeah, he just whipped it.
Yeah, that's not a bad throw.
No, it's right to him.
So no change on the scoring. It's still error one, and now they'll walk Morales and take their chances with Paulo Orlando. So an intentional walk, and it's the only walk given up by a Tiger pitcher. And the first walk comes in the 13th inning. And now Brad Ausmus is out to talk strategy with Paulo Orlando at the plate.
Well, again, it's another situation here, and it's a little bit different than the last time. So there'll be runners at first and second base. With nobody out, Paulo Orlando, he handles the bat well. He's a bunter. If they elect to go that route to give up an out to move the two runners over, we'll have to wait and see what they do. Guy that doesn't throw as hard as some of these other guys that were in there in bunting situations, are a little bit easier to get the bunt down. Two career sacrifice bunts Paulo Orlando has. Now Iglesias, he's sitting right in Lorenzo Cain's hip pocket. Now he's moving off. If you're going to bunt, make the third baseman vacate third.
And he gets it down. Castellanos, bare hand, close and out.
Nice execution. That's exactly what you want to do. Fans sensing blood in the water. Perfect technique. See the ball down before you take off running, and made this play close. And Castellano, you know, that's a tough play to come in there like that, emergency barehanded, but he came through with a good play and was able to get Paulo just by half a step.
And now let's see what they do with Eibner. They're going to walk Eibner and put all the pressure on Cuthbert.
However, if Cuthbert's thinking right, the pressure's on Ryan.
This would have been Eibner's second opportunity for a walk-off in 8 major league games. But they have an open base, and with just one out, it allows them the opportunity for a force at home.
You know, with Major League Baseball talking about, you know, eliminating the walk, the intentional walk, and just putting them on with 4, that eliminates the excitement and the drama of a game just like this. Okay? If he misses with it, it could cost the game. I say they don't change the rule.
So Cain running for Perez is at third. That's the only run that matters as Cuthbert comes to the plate. Schessler is 0 for 4 which includes a line out to Kinsler in the 11th inning. $34,659. Hoping for a walk-off on Father's Day. Corners are in. Middle of the infield is halfway. In the dirt. And McCann just saved the game. 1 ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. And I think that's exactly where Ryan wanted those last 2 pitches. Tempting and down, hoping for a ground ball.
No, I think Ryan's doing a great job in his first time since getting called up. He knows it's a big-time situation to impress his manager. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Not giving him anything good to hit here.
Ground ball, base hit! Chesler Cuthbert wins it in the bottom of the 13th inning. And it's lobster for everyone in Nicaragua on Father's Day.
Way to go, Chesler. Waited till he got a good hitting count. Wasn't up there just swinging from his heels. Got him a good pitch to hit. Walked it off. Fifth walk-off of the season for the Royals.
And it's a 6-1 homestand for the Royals. They take 3 out of 4 from the Tigers. And the magic continues at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals have now won 12 of their last 13 here. Kyle Ryan just called up. Gives up a leadoff single to Salvador Perez. Ned Yost runs Lorenzo Cain, who was on the bench. After an error, Cain got to second. Morales was intentionally walked. Paulo Orlando put down a great sacrifice bunt. Almost ended up with a hit. After an intentional walk to Brett Eibner, Chesler Cuthbert wins the game, and the Royals take 3 out of 4 from the Tigers. Let's go down to the field, and here's Joel.
Well, joined right now by Chesler Cuthbert, who ended it. And let's take the Gatorade bath right now. I just said to Chesler, you're going to get wet, and he said, I need it. It's a very hot day. How good does it feel to end this one in the 13th?
Like, it's really good to get this win. Like, it's been a long game, but I think it's fun to get this win.
And in front of, again, another huge crowd. How much do you love playing here at Kauffman Stadium, another great homestand?
Yeah, the fans always support us, and that's something like give us like more motivation to play baseball harder, so that's a good motivation.
All right, take us through the approach there and the thought in facing the lefty. Ryan, bases loaded. What's your mindset? What are you trying to do?
I was just looking for a good pitch, second like a fly ball, just to get the runs.
And last thing for you, as you guys wrap this thing up, and a tough day hitting with the pitching being so good. What was the thought there in the dugout? It's hot. I know everybody wants to get home. So what are you saying to each other?
We never give up. We just keep playing. We just keep playing until we get opportunity to win the game. So everything came out good. So we have the opportunity to win the game.
I think the parents and everybody watching back in Nicaragua.
I think all the fathers here in Kansas City for watching the game.
All right, happy Father's Day here in Kansas City and in Nicaragua. Chesler Cuthbert, great job.
Thank you.
Ryan, let's go back to you.
All right, Joel. Well, it was a long day, but Dad stayed for all 13 innings, and it was worth it as the Royals get a walk-off hit from Chester Cuthbert, his first major league walk-off hit. It took 13 innings, but the Royals win 2-1. They take 3 out of 4 from the Tigers, and they are 6-1 on the homestand.